Hey, Alex.
Hey,
Vinny.
Austin.
Hey, Austin.
Check out this cool waterfall.
Oh, it's so nice. It's
so
like
nice.
picturesque.
It is. In fact, I could take a picture.
Yeah, you should definitely take some nature photography
That's
here.
Just walk behind it and get the secret.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Get that.
So is this like the new Pokemon Snap?
What is
this?
This is the new Pokemon Snap. I'm in the area where all like the Ghastlies are.
Where's Geodude?
Geodude's hanging out.
All right.
He's back in my place. He's real and my friend.
What is this?
This is Fatal Frame, Maiden of Blackwater.
Oh, that sounds way more foreboding.
A little bit.
Did you create this character?
No.
Because you didn't give her pants.
Well, she's wearing a skirt, Vinny.
Is that okay?
Let's just assume it's summer.
Okay. She's got short shorts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah. She can run, which in the water is a real bad animation.
Well, you're not really supposed to run in water. Like that's
No.
kind of not the way that water works.
So here's the story.
Okay,
I have psychic powers.
Okay.
Sort of. I
Wait,
can
you
kinda-
do or the character does?
Yes.
Okay.
And
Wait.
so she can see ghosts. She can see shadows of ghosts like this.
Oh.
Or that can also just be like the shadow of another person who's in danger, and like I'm following them.
Okay.
This is Fatal Frame.
This is Fatal Frame.
Yeah. I'm here because I had
Oh boy.
Are you like ghost paparazzi?
yeah. There's actually a lot of ghost paparazzi.
Are you gonna sell that to like TMZ?
I use those ghost points to get better film.
Are
so
there ghost sex tapes?
Yes. There's always
Can we see one of those?
Yeah, let me go
All
through my
right,
photos.
but seriously, Austin,
see,
are you
let's-
gonna prevent that from happening? What do you got to do here?
No,
Like,
that happened a long time ago.
So what do you do?
So, geez, I am the psychic lady.
Yeah, no, I
named
got
Carter.
that.
I am kind of the protege of like a well-known psychic investigator who's gone. She's like left. And
Left where?
Left her like psychic shop. She has a cafe and like an antique shop where it's like, also her detective agency. And she kind of disappeared.
Is
Okay.
it a psychic detective agency?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
she's a psychic for ghosts. Well, she's a psychic who finds it's complicated.
Okay.
So while she's gone, this other girl shows up and is like, "Hey, my friend disappeared. She went to that mountain where people are famous for killing themselves, or at least that's what people say. When you
Okay.
go to the cops and say my friend disappeared and went to that mountain,
Yeah.
the cops say, "Oh, she's just been
Suicide?
spirited away," which
Oh.
is a euphemism for suicide.
She's
In
left
this
this
universe.
mortal coil.
Yes.
Okay, I'm with you so far.
So I have this thing called the camera obscura. I must be close to the unfathomable forest. Yeah. Okay.
Why is this forest unfathomable?
That's because it's very. I
Is
would
it
say
so
it's confusing, but there's actually a really good map down here on the bottom screen. It's pretty straightforward. Actually, it's just a map.
Yeah.
Not that unfathomable at all.
Seems like actually a pretty linear path.
So again, you're playing on the Wii U.
Playing on the
You've
Wii
got
U.
the.
This is a Wii U exclusive.
A hot Wii U exclusive.
So you
Wow.
So you go to this mountain. You've
I
got a
do.
camera
I
that can
have a
take pictures
camera.
of ghosts.
and
Yes.
when I take pictures of ghosts with this camera, it hurts them. But
that-
also there are these.
Did you hurt that child ghost?
No, so that's actually not a ghost. That's actually the girl who came to me to be like, "Hey, my friend's missing."
Okay.
And it turns out she's also looking for her friend, and that's not good. She shouldn't be here. She's not a psychic.
But what? Oh, that's psychic power you just used. That's not ghost power.
Well, it's both.
Okay,
There's
so did
overlap.
you
So
say
you're getting like psychic impressions of things that have happened there.
Yes.
Whereas the
and
actual
sometimes that stuff that's about someone becoming a ghost because they got killed.
Right.
Other times it's just like, oh yeah, she was here a couple minutes ago.
so your psychic impressions are giving you echoes of events past, whereas the actual ghosts are the mean things that are trying to kill
Yes.
you, and you have to photograph to get rid of them.
Now you got it.
Sure.
Does that make sense to you?
Whatever. Your camera can take pictures of shit.
Yeah.
That's not there.
That's
Okay,
not, well,
got
no,
it.
it's there because it'll hurt you.
What's there?
Ghosts.
The ghosts are there.
The ghosts are there.
Yeah.
The ghosts are there. They're transcending the ethereal plane, man.
You can see invisible shit.
Yeah, I think other people can too sometimes.
Whatever.
It's-
What do you got a flashlight?
I got a flashlight.
Also lets you see invisible shit in
It
the dark.
does. Well,
Well, there's also these
that's just
lanterns
light.
here, which is handy.
Yeah, I don't know who lit these, but good job.
This is like the most fathomable forest I've ever encountered, to be honest with you.
Oh, camera obscura moment. Missed it.
But what are you doing?
I'm trying to find this girl.
You're trying to solve a mystery.
Right now, I'm trying to solve a mystery.
But there are ghosts on this mountain that are
The
trying
ghosts
to
are
hurt
mad, and they don't want you to solve the mystery.
Should we not think about this? You're just trying to find a girl.
There are mad ghosts.
There are mad,
like a lot of them.
like mad ghosts on this mountain.
Yo, this mountain got mad ghosts.
All right, there are angry. There are
They're upset
angry
ghosts. Yes, they're irate.
Why are they upset?
Because they're ghosts.
Well, I mean, this is a place of darkness and suicide, and there's the old. I mean, whether you believe in ghosts or not, the old tale is that spirits or people who commit suicide often are left to haunt the world.
They're not at peace.
They're not at peace.
Not at peace. Justice.
So it makes sense that in this. So the Suicide Forest is a real place, but this is not actually the place. This is based on that, right?
What?
There's a real place in Japan.
Oh, is there?
Yes, there's a mountain.
Is this a documentary?
This is a documentary filmed in real time. Oh, there's a trace.
But this
that's a real ghost.
That's
Is
a real
this
ghost. That's a mad ghost.
I always hit the wrong button for this camera. I've been playing this game for hours.
That ghost
now.
is pissed.
So, ghosts.
Oh, you should.
I'm using the main. This is the analog stick control method, right?
Okay.
This is what I'll use for the majority of this quick look, and I just want to set this up. So, do you see that little square on her head?
Yes.
And then those little circles on her legs there. Those are the ghost
You should
weak
take
points.
a shot.
Yeah, I will. I'm waiting until that. Now I got that fatal frame. I'll explain all this in a
Nice shot.
second. That was a pretty good shot. So you have to try to line up 5 of those at once like that. And when you do that, you can shutter chance them, which is what actually kills them as ghosts. Now they're not ghosts anymore.
So I've never
She's
really-
still alive. She did good damage.
I've never really played a Fatal Frame game,
Uh-huh.
so this is all new to me.
This is what you do in
This
these
is-
games:
yeah.
is you take pictures and you try to line them up in such a way that you do the maximum damage with your
Exactly.
pictures.
But
So
by
I'm trying to-
taking awesome pictures.
By taking the best pictures. Oh, good. If you attack them just when they're attacking you,
Yeah.
you go into fatal frame mode, and that is
That one's
good.
not dead.
It's still not dead. No, it is.
No, it is. Okay, it
If
just
I
took a
can
minute
get-
to die.
So what's Fatal
I
Frame
missed
mode?
that. You can get unlimited film. Like normally you have to. So basically, here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
My camera is a gun, right?
It's a ghost gun.
It's a ghost gun. I have different types of ammo, which you can see in the bottom left.
Yeah, Type 0.
Type
7.
07, Type 14. I'm out of the other two right now. They charge different. They take a different amount of time to charge. If I take a shot, I can't shoot again because it's not recharged. You can see the kind of
cooldown.
lines. Coming back in. And so I have different lenses, and those are different abilities. Right now, I only have this first lens.
Seems fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how do you get different types of ammo, and how do you know when to use it? Is it like shotgun ammo, or
It's just like more damaging and faster charging.
the higher the number? Is that I?
So the idea is
14.
you're just trying to get the best type of film over time. It's not different
well,
types of film for different types of ghosts.
So far, no. I would like
Okay.
that a lot. I think this game is a kind of a pain to control. You move really slowly and not in the way that you might want in like just a survival horror game. Like I'm not opposed to slow moving survival horror games.
I mean, that's kind of the point of survival horror often is that, you're not really, it's not easy for you to get around. You're constantly having to sort of, try and
That
negotiate
is
the controls.
totally a thing that is when it's like hey, I understand what the controls are. Like the character does what I want. They just do them slowly.
Right.
I tend to be okay with that.
But this is a little more awkward than
Yeah.
that.
Also, like this is the thing. Picking up items is incredibly
get that animation
slow.
each time. Yeah.
And
it's just
you
like
have
Mad
to hold
Max,
down
fuck.
the button. If you don't, you stop
I see.
going to pick it
Oh,
up.
I hate that. I hate that so
There's
much.
even a third thing that you haven't seen yet about picking up
Is the
items.
idea that you're doing that because theoretically a ghost could sneak up on you while you're picking something
They
up?
don't really sneak up on you. It's a lot less elegant than that.
Oh boy.
It's a lot less like dynamic than that.
Was
So
that-
Fatal Frame 2 is the only one I really spent any
Mm-hmm.
time playing. I didn't finish it, but I did play a decent amount of it. My girlfriend loves this series, not so much the last game, but that was kind of the thing about those games was that, at least that was my perception of it, was that you kind of didn't always know where things were coming from. The ghosts could kind of surprise you a little bit, and it was like that was kind of the constant tension was you don't really know where they're going to come for you and what's going to happen.
Right.
The impression I've gotten from this one is that it's like you get spooky ghosts around a lot, but it's not really that surprising or
It is
scary.
not. In fact, because the combat is so routine, I'm almost never scared in this game.
Oh,
there
that's
are
bad.
with rare exception.
Uh-oh.
That's right there.
Yeah,
That's right there.
I got to get that shot. Phew, that was close. Almost missed it.
But she wasn't going to attack you. She was
No.
just there.
Yeah, so there are these moments where like, oh, a thing shows up, these are going to attack.
Those are mad.
So you know what, let me switch right now into the other mode that I actually like a lot more, but is not great for quick looks. So there's a mode, the camera control, which is just the right thumbstick. That's what I'm using now. There's also a mode where it's on the camera is on my gamepad, and I move the gamepad around. Can you give me a? There we go.
There we go.
Hey, hi.
Let's see how this
And so
looks.
for this, it's going to be. I'm still walking around with the left thumbstick, but I'm aiming with the controller, by moving the actual controller around. I'm gonna get wrecked. I need to get some distance so I can actually do this in a way that isn't super embarrassing. Let's get some distance here. All right. Let's do a quick turn. Okay. So the thing is, like, none of that HUD shows up on the screen. All of the HUD that used to be on the screen, the little dots and stuff, are all on my gamepad right now. But I actually really like the way that you can, like, frame up shots like this. You can also lock onto characters' heads, so you can kind of circle strafing around them now.
Yes.
Which helps a lot. And in general, it's not a great way to play, but in terms of like feeling comfortable moving this thing around, it's a lot better.
Yeah, like I guess we should say we don't have a camera pointed at the Wii U controller,
don't.
but it's basically this the lens of the camera that you saw before.
Exactly. It's just and I'll switch back so you can see it again.
Yeah.
So yeah, here's what it looks like when you're on the gamepad, but then if you switch back over to just the analog stick stuff,
yeah,
it always gonna hit Y instead of X.
And this is what you were seeing on your Wii U.
This is just the exact thing, just like this.
Let's be fair, you're a new Wii U user, so you probably haven't gotten completely used to using the gamepad as a regular thing.
So the other thing that kills me is this is one of those games where I can't tell if I want it to be inverted or not.
I keep seeing you flip it up, and I keep wanting to say like inverted.
I did. I played for all last night inverted, and I got in here this morning with it inverted, and it felt completely wrong.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing is like right here. So I can go in and make it so that only the camera is inverted. In fact, I'm gonna do that right now. Because that's the part where it really feels...
So when you're in first person, it's inverted, and third person's not?
Maybe I shouldn't. I'm just going to make them both inverted.
Give it a shot.
See how that goes.
Give it a shot. See how you do.
That's how I was playing last night, and, you know.
So you're still pretty early on in this, right?
Yes.
So the main thing I've caught from people...
One second. This is actually new.
Okay.
So this is the thing that I didn't know I could do until just a little bit further along into the game, which is you can go up to Ghost and hit the ZR button to see an image of their death.
Oh, I see. You're like looting their memory?
Yeah. But only like in the moments of you Ghost killing them.
Oh,
what does that mean?
Like only the moments after you've hit them with the...
like you can't go back and...
Yeah, like once they're faded away, they're gone.
That seems crappy. Why would he be here?
I don't know. This also looks like PS1 footage, which is kind of cool.
It kind of does.
I kind of like it.
Oh, I don't know. Is it like...
It's supposed to be like VHS effect, I think.
Yeah, it is. But I mean, even like the poly count on him feels old.
But it's not like a flashback from... This doesn't take place...
Very well could have been.
All right, from like another Fatal Frame game?
This is in the Fatal Frame continuity.
This is canon.
This is canon.
Man, it's been a long time since I played 2. I should play 2 again.
I mean, this
It
game
was really cool.
From this, it seems like a kind of cool concept.
It's a great concept. And there's even stuff in here that I actually like a bunch. Like I'm not fully dissing the game here.
Yeah. Though I've heard that as it goes along, the missions start to repeat in such a way that certain reviewers I know have said that they actually thought they were repeating missions until they realized, no, this is actually a new thing that is just like the thing I already did.
Uh-oh.
So that's the other thing that can happen when you're going to pick up items, is a ghost hand can show up and get you.
So that makes the deliberate slow thing kind of a setup for a jump scare.
Yeah.
And like I'll say this, like it's paced in such a way that by the time they do the next ghost hand thing, I've forgotten that it's a possibility. So it gets me often.
That's good.
They need like an orchestra hit or something like that when they do it. Not just the... Is there something in that water?
Yeah, this happened to me yesterday too. Oh, you know what? I think it's a thing that isn't here yet.
Okay.
Because you come back over this bridge. So I played this level. I'm going to jump ahead in a second to a level I haven't been. There's a thing here that I can pick up, just not until I'm done with this level, which is frustrating. But I want to go a little bit further in.
Okay.
On this one.
Can you light the candles that aren't lit?
Okay.
Oop. See? That time I did the opposite way.
I don't know.
I can't internalize it.
You can't figure out which one you really want.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, look at this like shrine.
Yeah, it's a cool shrine. What's
Loot
up?
it.
It's a slightly unnerving
What's
shrine,
up? No,
is what I would...
Look at this cool shrine. Hey man, check out my cool shrine.
Did you get any points for that?
No. I just want to take a quick artsy shot.
Or maybe you could have like
upload that to Instagram, dude.
One of those dolls could have been like ETing themselves in there. Like it could have been a ghost sitting in there, and you would have just found it.
Actually, you probably don't get LTE coverage out in this forest, do you?
Definitely don't get LTE coverage out on the haunted forest.
In the unfathomable forest.
Or maybe you get the best LTE coverage out here.
Again,
who knows?
What if there's just like a cell tower out there and nothing else?
So I hate these. This is the thing I actually really hate, are these like quick... They're almost like quick time events where it's like, oh, the screen turned gray. Like that means there's a weird ghost chance.
Yeah.
I can hit the X button and then try to take a quick screenshot of this ghost. And then like it's not important ever. It's just a way to get more ghost money.
Oh, I see.
Yes, the ghost economy.
Once you have ghost money, you can like in between levels buy more film or more healing items, etc.
So the main goal here again is to find the fate of this friend.
In this mission, And this
right.
I see.
drop.
In this detective
But I think
mission?
there's like the premise here is that you keep going back into this forest because other people go missing, or
Right,
you're
so,
trying to
like-
uncover a larger mystery.
Of the
there's-
forest?
Of the forest and the maidens on the forest, and there's a cult involved. And
I see, okay.
so I played to the end of this one mission, and
Is it the
that's,
Blackwater cult?
I actually don't know yet.
Okay.
But yeah,
I
probably.
mean, that's interesting. So you're going to uncover the secrets of the mountain.
Absolutely.
All right.
And there's actually even there's a really cool like map of the mountain besides this one that I like more.
Yeah.
It's just this like tourist map.
Ooh, yeah.
And that is like, oh yeah, this is the pool of purification. Here is the hot springs.
Here is where all the suicides
here's the Shrine
happen.
of Dolls. Yeah.
Please do not disturb the
Here's
suicides.
the Twilight Peak. Like, there's definitely there's something nice about like this map of okay, I'm here. I can eventually get back over to the Shrine
Can
of
we
Dolls.
just talk about the fact that there's a tourist map guide to the unfathomable forest?
So I will say this: there is the story is that years ago this was like a really hot tourist spot, and then there was a
Right.
landslide,
Oh, sure.
Okay.
and they never really recovered after that.
Also, Alex, I will, in defense,
In defense of the unfathomable forest.
if you know damn well sure if there was something called an unfathomable forest, people would flock to it to try.
Oh yeah, all these
try-
like
Yeah.
And
yeah.
there would be tourist maps, and there
Yep.
would be the whole thing. You could say the place is irradiated and puts off like a bunch of radioactive. People go to Chernobyl to
Right.
walk around.
So the other thing I can do is I can hold down the ZR button, which is what will show me like the path to go in. I guess I missed something.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there's a, I
No,
just
that's
saw.
just that's not
that's
a
an
real
impression.
That's just an impression. That's just.
I saw the impression.
Sometimes I missed something in here somewhere. Where did I
Maybe
miss
that.
it?
Oh, that guy's peeing on the doll.
Did you ever? There was an icon. Yeah, there was
I
a thing
missed
over
that.
here.
My bad.
Yep.
So I can also do strafing with the left trigger, the left bumper. Just L. Sorry, just L.
Yeah.
Wii U button things are weird. There we go. I have to pick up this note.
Ghost hand.
Lots of notes here are really creepy. Either they're notes from Fuyuhi, who is the person who hired me to come find her friend Haruka.
There are notes from her because she's here also,
Right. She's like here looking for her friend.
and she's just leaving you notes.
So
on
you're
her.
looking for her while she's looking for her friend right now. Okay.
Right. I came here
Ah!
for her friend. Hey, hi. Oh, gone.
Missed that. Gone
No, that
forever.
one's actually just gone. Like I
Yeah,
don't think
there was
actually
no
did
there was no
that.
quick time moment there.
Yeah.
So she's just got like her loose leaf binder that's just dropping notes or whatever. Okay.
And there are,
Oh.
there we go. There are also other moments. Girl watching from behind. There are also other moments.
Ma'am?
There's more people. I didn't realize that.
There was like 3.
Yeah. There are also.
You said other moments or
That's not what I meant to say. Other notes that you can find from other people who got lost in the
Sure,
forest.
that
You
are
know?
still-
And it's just like, oh, the forest is calling to me. I feel comfortable here. Or like, I'm gonna stop going back to the real world. This is my real world now.
I see.
That sort of like
becoming
those-
mezzed and
Like there's a
Exactly.
sort of hypnotic quality
Exactly.
to being here.
and also then there's just forest porn.
right. There's just
Wait a minute.
yep.
That's not. Is that a thing?
I hope not.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
Wait, I mean in this game or in real life?
Well,
You know,
so
in real life, for sure.
I will say that this game has a. Sorry, I went up.
There it is.
You were waiting. You were ready
Theoretically,
for it.
if the thing is like, I'm supposed to be able to let go of the button to dodge it. I've never been able to dodge it once.
Seems pretty quick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab this now, okay?
Yeah, I mean,
Stop
it's cool.
it.
Chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ghost hands have no chill.
I would say they're all chill, probably.
Yeah.
So you were telling me before, Austin, that there was a.
Ah!
What'd she fall from?
A height. Oh, there's a cliff up there.
Hey, were you up there before?
maybe that was that girl. Yeah.
Yeah. She got the before and after shot.
Yeah,
Jeez.
great. Good.
Really putting the story together.
Yeah. It's a rich tapestry.
So you were telling me before that there were some costume changes.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah. So in the original version of this game, the original release of this game, apparent suicide note. I like it here.
I'm sick of it.
I mean,
Yeah. Depression is a real thing. No.
yeah.
The original release of this in Japan had a bunch of costumes that were, let's say, very fan servicey
Okay.
in the sexy sense.
Okay.
Like no clothing, like very very little clothing, like thongs, bikinis. You know,
That sort of
it's a
thing.
Koei Tecmo joint.
There's a body up there,
Yeah, that's Fuyuhi, I think.
ma'am.
But that's
When
real.
Nintendo brought that over and Nintendo localized this as a publisher, they switched in those kind of fan servicey ones for a different sort of fan service.
The less sexy of the fan service.
They're like, oh, it's Samus's outfit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Pardon me, ma'am.
All right.
Are you?
So this is for real now. This is not a trace.
Or is she?
Well, yeah, it's hard to tell. She definitely has the ghostly quality going on. Maybe she's just goth.
She's here. I have to find her.
There's lots of very stilted voice acting here, but it's kind of this style of Japanese horror game has had that for so long that I kind of don't mind it.
Oh, this doesn't look good.
No.
This is a suicide pact.
I hope that water doesn't get any deeper. Doesn't look like a very deep lake. Yeah, the weird film stuff is
It's a cool effect.
Oh, that's not good. Is that the friend?
No.
Okay.
I think that's her.
That's.
Oh no, right.
Oh.
Oh, that's what we're getting
Haruka
here.
was.
Oh.
Yeah.
When will we get the chance to join the others?
Does this have a Japanese language track?
Good question. I haven't seen one.
Okay.
I'll check in a second. Once we're out of this cutscene.
I have a feeling that's probably better than the English voice
I
acting.
suspect. Even if it's not actually better voice acting, it'd be better to my ears.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I'll go get you some help.
Yeah.
Let's go back.
Yeah, I think that's probably
I hope
the prudent move.
I hope there was a post-trauma counseling service offered to
Yeah.
That's part of the psychic. She has to have that.
Right.
It's state mandated, or you know.
So this is the game. She's like, "Oh, time to go back to the pool of purification."
So now you have to get her out of there.
Yeah. But yeah, let me check really quick. I don't. Checking sound. No.
Maybe it's some. It could be something maybe before you start the game.
Or you unlock later.
Maybe.
That would be weird. So she's gonna follow you.
She'll follow me. I'll jump ahead here actually, if that's. Unless you guys are.
Oh sure, no,
invested
I don't
here.
need to see the rest of this.
Oh, hey buddy.
ridiculously
Let me.
dark tale.
Don't mind me.
Wait.
Please don't kill my friend.
She'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Hey. All right, I'm using this again. Okay. Let's get that light. I went too early there. So I do also have this stun shot. Can I only use that? There we go. So that's stunned now. It uses up. There's a meter in the bottom left that I've been charging up. You see, it's like almost empty now, and it'll charge up every time I get a good shot. By a little, see the little blue lights zip down into there.
So again, you're trying to get as many circles in your frame.
Yeah, you want to get 5.
Yeah.
But also, when it turns red like that, you get fatal frame mode, which just lets you take as many shots as you want really quick.
Rapid fire.
Rapid fire, exactly.
Is there any setup for this, like crazy camera? Like.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's kind of an intro sequence where it is talked about as it's called the camera obscura.
Yeah.
And it. Sorry, I'm still having to do the turny thing. Oh, you still have us on the screen too, huh?
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Get up there and get this. There we go. Do the spirit touch. Oh, fatal glance. Nothing happened. Okay. I got the points for it, but they didn't show me anything. So maybe there's only a limited number of those per zone or something. Oh, it's weird. Anyway, so yeah, there's
But the
more
camera
here.
The camera obscura has been the device in this series all along.
Right.
It's just passed from protagonist to protagonist.
And in the first mission, you kind of get like an overview from your kind of mentor lady who's like, oh, here's this device. It's called the camera obscura. I can tell that you can use it because you're special like me.
Okay.
So anyway, I'm going to jump ahead because there is one other thing in this game that is cool. And I'm only just getting into it. And I also just want to show a little bit more of like what the structure is. The game is separated into drops. Each episode.
I thought you were joking. I thought
You've been dropped into the forest.
like a Halo drop or something like that. Okay.
No, just drops.
Yeah, okay. Let's drop in.
Let's
Low
just drop
orbit.
into third drop. So, the end of that last mission, you end up leaving the forest and you're like, hey, I have more mysteries to solve. I don't want to give too much away. But then it looks like it's switching protagonists to a new character. In between missions, you can spend your current points to buy more stuff. You're like, oh, yeah, I need more of this film. You know, just get 12 shots of 61. Let's get 8 shots of 90. That should be good enough.
Okay, so this is where you're spending your ghost points?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. And I'll hold on. And the stuff on the left is how much I already have. So I already have 15 herbal medicines. I don't need to buy more herbal medicine.
Okay. I was going to say camera obscura. It's a thing already.
Yeah, it's already a thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a special kind of camera obscura.
Oh. All right, so this is a different you've got
Ren Hojo, a writer, is haunted by a recurring dream in which he kills a young girl during a ritual. That's a bad dream to have.
Yeah, don't
dog.
have that.
He, I think, is the one who hires you in the very first mission. He's like, I need not a catalog. What do you call it when you have a bunch of pictures in a book?
Portfolio.
A photo album. There's a missing photo album somewhere on the mountain. Go find it for me.
Oh.
And that's like the tutorial mission.
I see.
Okay.
Do you find
go,
it?
Yeah, you go and get it.
What's in it?
Pictures.
Post-mortem photos of dead people.
Okay. Oh, this is the guy.
This is the guy.
I'm gonna say that mustache ain't working for you, dude.
No,
And that's you?
that's
No,
a different character.
Okay.
I think that's his protege.
Everyone's got proteges, man.
Oh.
Oh.
Is that significant to you?
No,
Okay.
it's significant to him though.
Apparently.
Will you die with me?
That's not something you want your photo to say with
No. No,
One of those
please.
haunted Harry Potter photos,
Yeah.
just a little darker.
you. I'm just joshing. You want to play Nidhogg?
She's beautiful, but she looks sad too.
Yo, she's dead.
Isn't she the type of woman that you get nervous around?
What does that mean?
The dead kind?
I mean, I get nervous around that too, so
Yeah.
it's not really a unique quality.
There may be more of this stuff out there.
Photos of dead people.
What, like, it collects...
Call Hisoka.
No, let's go there ourselves.
Is that you? Are you Hisoka?
I was playing as Hisoka. No, Hisoka was my mentor. I was Yuri.
okay.
Hisoka was my mentor who
Okay.
disappeared into the woods. Now I'm Ren. That
Okay.
dude.
Oh, now you're this guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then, shouldn't you take the camera obscura?
He has one as well?
Yes.
Or is that the camera obscura?
This could be your
They are, so they actually go into that. There's like a lore entry
People say
about
there's
them.
something
Um,
off about that place.
A kind of like paranormal genius made them years ago, but each one is just a prototype. So they're all different.
Okay.
Uh,
So this
they
one
all-
might operate a little differently?
Yeah, they all actually have, like, it's written that they each have some different abilities.
He never got into mass production.
Right. It never went all the way. Yeah.
It's Kickstarter. It's up
The
there.
other thing that they said, which is kind of cool, was that's useful. That's a useful upgrade to have. How much health?
Yeah.
I'm not going to read your manuscript, bro. We're good friends,
Yeah.
but like postmortem photographs. Yep.
But you should say you will.
Yeah.
This isn't
yeah,
even a
yeah,
manuscript. This is 6 paragraphs.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
All right.
Um,
I don't know when your publisher says that's due, but maybe get cracking on that.
so this is the other thing is, when you have a camera obscura, it's an invitation to misfortune. It's like, oh, it's cool, this thing can fight ghosts, but also you're basically inviting ghosts into your lives.
Okay.
You know what it's like? It's like in D&D, if you're a ranger and you pick favored enemy goblins, you're basically asking the DM to throw goblins at you.
Or if they don't, then that's kind of a jerk move.
kind of a
though.
jerk move, but
yeah,
that's what you're
it's the
trying
same
to do.
thing, right? Like if you
Yeah.
have this camera obscura but never see a ghost.
Yeah, like, well, fucking, what did I spend all this money on this ghost camera for?
Might as well just got a Nikon.
God.
Would have been a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say just, my feeling, don't invite ghosts into your life.
Hey,
just
wait.
don't do it.
Is that how it gives them power if you invite them?
Yeah, well, no, those are vampires. But also,
Okay.
I mean, yes, with ghosts, theoretically, you're not supposed to say, yeah, no, come hang out with me, because then they might.
But what if that's
they
like,
existed,
what if
which
that's
they
the
don't.
thing? Is like they're ghosts because they didn't have friends while they were alive, and so when you go, oh, come hang out with me, they're like,
We don't-
oh.
Not every ghost was a loner.
I want to see what's on his shelf.
Okay, let's go to a shelf.
I look like he had like a battleship game.
Probably. Let's see. This guy seems like he played Battleship.
All right.
Lots of books.
Books. Okay, that's a sword, obviously in that box.
Yeah, it's a sword box.
Okay, some old papers. No.
Uh-huh.
Okay. No,
Some
maybe.
charms maybe down there. I don't
Some
see any
old books.
Battleship.
No, some.
It's a big
thing
book.
full of match.
I'm going to say this. He should organize this better.
Yeah.
This is a mess. There's books falling down. A lot of these look like they're very expensive. Oh, the Maiden Slayer. I don't think this story has anything to do with what's going on now, but you never know. It's a
Dude.
book about the mountain of suicide and ghosts.
I'm not seeing the tie-in.
I don't. There's no connection.
A man enraged threw her into a river.
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah. No, not
Look,
seeing
some people have a hard time connecting to very obvious things. It's just, it's a thing. He's not good at that. That's fine. Let's not be judgy.
Right.
Oh,
Also,
you're
no,
fine.
he's reading.
No.
This is, I think, his protege's journal.
he's just
really.
picked it up and
He's
reading
like,
it?
I don't think it's a good idea.
Well,
to
she shouldn't have left
read
it lying around his office. I'm just saying.
Yeah, why did she leave it? I don't know.
Like, if it's really that personal, take it home with you. Put it in a bag.
Does this have like a line that says, Ren, if you're reading this, you're a jerk.
Yeah.
I
All
left
right,
this here to see if you were reading this. All right, so you're going to get out of here?
Yeah. It's almost sunset. We should hurry.
Let's go.
So I think this is going back to the first level that I went to, which is an abandoned inn, which you haven't seen. There's like the tutorial area.
But now you've got your hardcore camera.
Yeah.
There's a local superstition warning people not to go up Mount Hikami after dusk.
At the Forbidden Mountain for...
Climb the mountain in the twilight hours. It'll show you a different form. Its true form.
Oh no, it's like...
Only those...
It turns into a Gundam.
It does. That's actually, it's just a big Gundam.
It's Frieza. It turns
Its final form.
Oh no!
We thought it was Mecha Frieza. It was the
No,
last
it's actually a
Frieza.
mountain.
It's a mountain.
I think that's the inn where the album was found. This must be Ichiru Manor. So, do you think you'll be able to use the camera obscura?
Yeah, it's a camera.
I don't know.
I think you should try it out.
I don't know. I didn't study photojournalism to not know how to use a camera, so I guess.
I'm not sure because I don't really know how to use
So,
suspenders
yeah.
either. So
This type-
hopefully the camera's a little better.
He's got like an SMG camera obscura.
Oh, I see.
Also, he's an oi boy, so that's why he keeps the suspenders
Oh, I
down.
see.
He's going to a toaster show later.
So there's always also.
Hey,
just,
take
like,
pictures of
free
me like
throw.
I'm a ghost.
Do a little pose, yeah, okay.
Ah, you're burning me! Oh my god! My skin is flaying off. Why did you do that?
Feel free to take more photos if you'd like. So yeah, I can still lock on in this mode too.
Try. Can you move all the way behind her? I want to see if her head turns all the way around. Okay.
That's about as far.
All right.
Once you reach the neck limit, that's when it's like, nope.
No, stop.
What?
That's a good one. That's good. That was for the cover of your album, right? If you lock on to NPCs sometimes, they'll start posing for you, which
I
is
hear the older part of this inn.
just, hey.
Hey, don't use all your film. Oh, that's right. That's
I'm on
you're using the infinite kind.
Yeah. I'll switch over to my main shots here.
After it became an inn, the proprietor's family lived here.
He doesn't live here no more.
Landslide that hit Mount Hikami.
Can you run?
Maybe
Yeah.
they were all buried under the rubble.
Did you just
All
keep
right,
talking?
peace.
I'm gonna.
Oh, actually, this is the wrong way, I think.
You asked for-
Yeah, there's a thing that says you can't go there in the form of a
Yeah.
tree.
This is the way I went last time. So this is the way to the. That's the way to the whatever forest.
Okay.
Forbidden,
Okay.
betraying, foreboding. No, there's another word.
Forewarned.
We've lost it. We've lost the type of forest it was.
Forsooth. Foreshadowing.
Foreshadowing forest. It's wasn't it? All right, here's the weird inn.
Let's just call it forest shadowing and leave it there.
Yeah, I want a better.
This looks like
Flashlight.
not a good place.
Yeah, so this is what the tutorial happened, but it was happening around dusk, so it was all lit up a little bit more than this.
No, you didn't see its true form. Huh?
Right. Also, this guy does not have the shadow track like objective ability that.
Oh, he's not a psychic.
Right.
I see.
Oh wait, yeah, he is. Sorry, hold down. The camera is reacting. His camera is a psychic
I
video.
see.
See, it has the power to photograph the invisible.
This is a great shot.
Yeah, this is good. I almost wish more of this game was just like first person, because that would lead me to being scared more. I think.
You'd probably be able to snap those photos off a little
That's
faster.
also true. Yeah. Last time I came in here, there were weird hands in that water. So you can see in the bottom right, there's a wetness meter.
Yes.
That's the blue circle in the bottom right fills up depending on how wet you are.
Like damp, like
moisture.
yeah,
Right.
like when you're walking in water.
Yes.
Okay.
Like that. Oh, I thought that was a real ghost.
No.
That's not like an ectoplasm wet or something like that. Like
No.
ghosts don't
No.
like
No one's
drip on
sliming you.
No,
Okay.
it's regular old wetness.
Okay. Just water
Just
wet.
water,
Okay.
just water wet.
So is it going up? You're in water now.
I still have not been able to tell. I can tell when you're really wet. I think it's like all glowy. But like I don't know why I'm not. This isn't counting. Because
Okay.
I'm definitely in the water
Oh,
right
or
now.
are you?
I
I guess you're not. I've got this dampness.
Who says
meter.
this is even water?
That's true.
It could just be pee.
Oh, yeah. Well, everybody knows pee doesn't make you wet. Hey, look at that hatch. It just shut itself. It must have been the
Must have
wind,
been.
because that's how wind works,
must have
blowing metal
been.
hatches up.
The wind. Oh, hey guys.
It's
hey,
just-
this is a
that's
cool
just-
Hey,
party.
what's going on in this thread?
We're just the wind.
Woman in the shadows.
Women, really.
Yeah. Oh,
Man
also.
in the shadows.
So you get the third one too?
Also woman in the
Also,
shadows.
okay.
I have a name.
We just chilling, or
What were they looking at? Go see what they were looking at.
I'm gonna find out if I ever learn how to deal with these controls. No, herbal medicine. They're just like,
Got that herb.
Should
they
we
were just smoking up. Oh, there's another thing in here.
Ghosts hotboxing this fucking hotel.
Yeah, they're just standing around chilling.
Got some Type 14 film. They're film connoisseurs. They were talking about what their
yes.
favorite film types are.
Hey man, you know, like, did you ever take a picture of yourself taking a picture?
Yeah.
I don't really mind the switch to
Oh,
digital,
there we go.
honestly.
Hey, hi.
Yeah.
Yo, that's fucked.
You guys go upstairs and see the hands coming out of the floor yet?
Hands Waving in the Dark is the name of my second album.
Just run past them, they're gone now.
Yeah, they're good. They're gone. That's the thing, is like that stuff isn't. Even when I was playing this last night alone, and I'm a big scaredy cat. Like, I am not a horror game guy.
Same.
Or like I've played them, but they do get to me. This game has not scared me. It's given me a couple of jumps because of the
Probably
weird.
the ghost hands, right?
Yeah, the first time the ghost hand happened.
Ugh.
But the combat is so rote. It becomes like such a mechanical thing.
Doesn't feel threatening.
It doesn't feel threatening.
That's
Or to the degree that it's threatening, it's not scary.
Ma'am?
Wait, what? Hey.
Wait, she's not threatening, is she?
No, she is.
She's,
okay.
she's actually a ghost. I thought she was just a fun ghost. She's not.
She's
a
not
ghost.
fun. She's not fun.
I missed the fatal
Wait,
frame
dodge.
there. Yeah, I should have dodged.
It's
Wait.
okay, you're all right.
Oh, wait, please. There we go.
Back it up a notch, lady. Come on
Yeah.
now. Personal space.
So you can be.
Whoa,
She's behind
she's-
you.
Oh, she's a teleporty ghost.
Yeah, she's a dead ghost, is what she is.
Is that a new thing? I like your friends
hi.
just
Please get out of my way.
quit photobombing my ghost picture.
Yeah, please.
Do you look at these
Do you
photos?
even
This is
see
the stuff-
this lady?
So this is the stuff that's really tough. Is like aiming, trying to get the portrait shot
Yeah.
with the analog stick, where I'm going left and right by going up and down. It just does not work for me. All right, I need her to do her thing where she attacks, so I can fatal frame her. There. So now I can just rapid attack.
But you have that in this camera anyway, right?
I
A
do,
rapid
but
fire?
but it's. Let me see if I can get this.
I think she's done.
We can still do a spirit touch.
Oh, yeah, you can.
That's
Fatal glance. That's what it's called. So it's supposed to show me a cool thing, but I guess that doesn't happen all the time.
maybe her death was not that interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe she just got trapped
just
in a
died of
wall.
old age.
Yeah.
It was really sad.
You're looking for more photo albums in here? Is that
Like,
what-
that's what he sounded like he was looking for. And again, I've done this whole area before already. This is the room where Hisoka found that album.
Yeah. It seems.
I did this.
Why would that seem so? Why? What about this room screams photo album to you?
Photo album. Look at this drunk man at a party.
Shut the door.
Yeah.
Can't believe I have to be at work in the morning.
Maybe you could see something.
So here's the other thing, which I'm glad it showed. There wasn't one in the last thing. Sometimes there are these.
Is that ghost paper?
There's like things from another dimension, and you need to find the right angle
Oh, really?
to look at it at
When it turns red,
when it's like
and you have to hold it there.
there, and then take the picture. And
Oh, that's
Phantom
fun.
expose. And
Oh wow,
it's like, oh yeah, this note showed up. Cool.
that's weird.
It's a messy note. Yeah, it's sad. Landslides suck.
Yeah.
Lots
Boy.
of ghosts writing notes in this game.
Well, to be
So-
fair, they probably died before, you know,
Oh.
before, you know, like cell phones were as much of a thing.
Right. That's true.
Otherwise, they'd just be jotting notes on their iPhone.
So I'll say that, like, this is the thing that's like, I want this game to be really good, because the notion of, like, I'm going into this inn and I'm going to find out the history of, like,
Yeah.
the guy who ran the inn
Sure.
and all of, like, what happened when the landslide fell and his family fell
Shining
apart.
vibe.
Yeah, there is definitely that stuff in here. But it's moving around doesn't feel good and it doesn't feel scary.
Well, and, like,
you
even,
gotta give
like-
me one of those.
Even like when you just turned around there and there was like, you know, a dead man hanging from
Right.
the ceiling, like I didn't even jolt or even
Right.
like, no, it was just kind of like, oh,
There
all right,
have
that's
been
there.
some different enemy types, and there has been some stuff that is, if not like startling, creepy, like in a weird existential way.
Uh-huh.
The first boss fight is actually kind of scary to think about, but it isn't. It never made me like jump or react the way most horror games that actually scare me do.
Right.
Like disconcerting or almost just depressing in moments, versus scary in a traditional horror sense. You know.
Was there actually nothing in there?
Boy, look how
That's
low
what I
that
didn't see.
door jam is.
No wonder this didn't fail.
Look at that thing. You're almost clocking your head on all of these.
No.
What is
That's
that
me
sound
hitting
cue?
the button to try to make sure I'm going in the right direction.
Oh,
to
I see.
Summon this ghost trace thing.
I see.
And again, like I've been through all of these. Oh, there's a ghost
Somewhere around here.
somewhere. Kind of.
How do you know?
I think it's up there.
I can't tell if that's a. Is that a real ghost?
That's a thing. I don't
I
know
think
what
that's
kind
a
of.
real ghost.
That appears to be real ghosts.
Are there
look like
two
two
little
ghosts.
ghosts? Two real ghosts?
Yeah, they're just now materializing.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. We're good. We're good.
Ma'am?
Hey,
That's the same
hi.
lady.
Yeah, there's a lot of the same ladies. Hey, come on, do your. There it is. Just unloaded.
So-
The other thing that. Oh, there's one behind me, I think. Oh, I missed the fatal frame. Damn. You get knocked out of camera mode. Move, move, move.
Wait, there was not one behind you.
Yeah, it was weird. Did you see that though? It
Yeah, I
did say
did.
that.
Oh, it's like
Maybe her head.
it's like
got behind
above you.
So that thing is when you hurt them enough, they.
They start to sort of split off from
Yeah,
themselves.
exactly.
you. Hey, what are you doing to the ghosts?
I'm absorbing their ghost power.
And then what?
You know the idea of the camera stealing your soul?
Yeah.
It's
I
like
think
that,
this
but
is sort of playing into that.
Yeah.
Where does it go?
into the camera, into
And
the
then what do you
photos.
do?
You know how ghost traps work?
Yeah.
I do actually. I've seen multiple Ghostbusters.
Okay, so this is why you don't look into the trap.
Oh no! I looked into the trap, Ray.
You really still alive? Okay, no. Yep.
This is probably not going to be cool.
Nope. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Wait, did you do it?
Yep. Fatal glanced. That's the thing is like there's like why isn't that not happening all the time and also giving me cool little cutscenes.
They didn't have the
Cool
budget
scare-
for that. I mean, I hate to say it, that's probably the real answer for that, is they did not have the budget
Yeah,
for
no,
that.
totally. That's actually right. I'm sure.
According to the stories, after the landslide, he moved to the 3rd floor. That's the story. He went upstairs.
Well, I think the
Oh
idea
no,
is
that's
that
the story. It's much more.
the idea is that he went up there and he stayed up
Yeah,
there.
don't bury the lead in that one.
Yeah.
Like, no, he went upstairs and burned himself.
Alive
Yeah.
to death. Like that was.
A lot of bad shit.
Since then, they say that if you look up at the 3rd floor veranda, you'll see someone looking back down.
You know what? They say a lot of things, all right?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think you're like Rui. Come on.
Yeah.
We're just looking for photos here. All right.
I'm in this
I don't
freaking
need this
burned out.
bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've already taken pictures of several
Like,
ghosts.
have you gathered that this place sucks yet? Because, boy, it sure does suck.
That's the thing I'm not sure of. I don't know if Rui here is seeing.
No, it doesn't seem like it.
She seems pretty unperturbed by any of this.
Like, why is she like, hey, you keep stopping and taking photos and stumbling around in a weird way. What's
Right.
up?
Should I, like, move? Like,
Yeah.
what's going on here?
And like sometimes you freak out and get hurt.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what's going on. But anyway, how's that camera doing, I guess?
Going this way. That's the other thing that's kind of weird is there isn't. So in that last level, that big open forest, I spent a lot of time exploring that place and mapping it all out. Whoops, sorry.
You're real.
And it ended up being that if I just held down the right trigger, it would have led me through the entire thing.
Would you miss
I wouldn't
some
have missed-
story beats or something?
I would have missed nothing.
Okay.
So all that exploration felt really
Kind of pointless.
pointless because
Find, find a thermos or something?
I didn't find a thermos. I didn't find any
Jeez.
extra, no extra
Take a picture of
pages
the
to
door.
that manuscript. Yeah, yeah. So there's the other one.
Ghost door.
Lock onto this. Take a photo of this, and
Now the
then
handle will appear.
what?
That doorknob committed terrible
did it?
suicide.
I needed to do this. It's one of these. And now I get but that photo turned into a different photo. It's that thing that shut earlier. Now it has a key in it.
You have to go back
Is
there.
that what that is? It looks like a glowing mushroom.
That was pretty far away.
It was really far away. Do you want to just not go there?
Let's just not go there.
Let's leave that one for the folks at
Yeah,
home.
if you
Yeah.
want to go get that key,
Now you know how to get it.
now you know how.
That was really fun. Hey, Rui, I got a mission for a really important mission for
Really?
you. I'll wait here.
you go.
And I think you should run downstairs and go get a key.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay near this window and look out from down and look creepy at people.
I'll stay down by this gigantic hole in the floor, and you just toss it up to me.
I'll be reading this soiled notebook.
That's gross.
Ugh.
All right.
Thanks, Vinny.
That's
Thanks,
Fatal
Alex.
Frame for
Fatal
Wii-
Frame.
Maiden of
Wii U?
Blackwater.
Yeah, Fatal Frame, Maiden of Blackwater. There's stuff here I like. I can imagine being happy if I was like a deep Fatal Frame fan, just like, oh, I have another one of these.
Just thank God there's another one of these.
But also, this is like kind of a sorry one of these, which is a shame.
Well, for my first exposure to this, it seemed kind of cool. Like
There's
the
cool
setup,
stuff.
yeah, it seems kind of
Setup
cool.
is great.
Play 2 one of these days. It's a neat game.
Okay. All right. Thanks, guys.